So research has shown if you give a person big dose of stem cells, like what people are doing overseas, they give you a huge amount. The problem is that if they give you a lot of cells all at once and say, hey, goodbye, you're good, actually, those results are not as good as dividing up this huge amount into multiple sessions and space it out. Hi, this is Dr. Joy Kong. Today, I want to answer a question about how often a person needs stem cell treatment. Is a very reasonable question. I've been asked that a lot. So I really want to address it because it makes sense. You know, people are excited about stem cells. I want to feel better. I want to heal. And I want to stay young, but how often do I need to do this? And how much resources am I devoting to this? So I want to address this question because there are different layers to this. So first of all, we need to know what you're trying to get help from, right? Is this an acute issue or is this a chronic condition? So acute issues are something like a sports injury, right? You just injured yourself. A chronic issue may be somebody has diabetes, has osteoarthritis, chronic back pain, degenerative issues, heart issues, and kidneys. So all these are chronic conditions. If you are trying to get help for an acute issue, then, for example, you injured yourself, right? And let's try stem cell therapy to help your body repair. And a lot of times one treatment will get a person just the right kind of the push to regenerate and fix the problem. And you may only need one treatment and then let your body do its own healing and you give it the right amount of time, right? You don't go do crazy things, then you re-injure yourself. So then you heal and then you're done, right? That's it. And as long as you don't hurt yourself again and, you don't need to do another treatment unless you also want something for anti-aging purposes, right? We're all aging, we're all declining, and there's just that's a fact of life. So, then we'll talk a little bit about that. But let's say you're coming in for a chronic issue. Even, little kids, autism, right? All these are chronic conditions. So how many sessions you need, first of all, depends on how severe and chronic the condition is. And also depends on the person's own regenerative potentials. So I'm teaching this course to providers on all these factors that affect a person's healing. And one of those factors is a person's own regenerative potentials. So everyone's a little different. So some people may need more and some people may only need one session and they can do really well. That's all they needed. And there are other factors too, of course. There's, how toxic our body is, right? How much toxins are floating around in our body, like heavy metal or other organic toxins, and what's going on in the body. What about microbiome imbalance? You need to address that too. And hormone imbalance. So all these things are needed.